Hello, my followers of various sorts. This is Demonocalypse, and today I'm going to be looking at a game that I picked up a while ago. It's an early access on Steam. I got it at a slightly lower price, and early on I regretted it. Recently there's been a patch to the game which I think makes it a little bit better, but it's still a game for the most part to avoid. The biggest advantage I found in this game, or the biggest thing that I see, is just that the crafting system is very, well, it doesn't have a lot of items, but it has a lot of ways to make items. Excuse me. So, the game is Legends of Aetherius. Basically, cataclysmic event, people running around killing mutants and a variety of other things in a variety of different ways. One-handed weapons, two-handed weapons, shields, rifles, crossbows, pistols. It's a clusterfuck. Now, the big thing about this game is that it does not run very well. Now, I know I turned this off, and I know I turned that on, and I know I turned these off. And that's the only amount of customizations you have. You don't have, amount of anti-aliasing, you don't have individual texture quality. I mean, the game looks okay today. I mean, it's not the most fantastic thing on the planet. The biggest thing is like this thing just taxes my graphics card, even more so than Skyrim. The only other game that taxes my graphics card this much is PlanetSide 2, a game notorious for its, well, it's gotten better optimization in terms of graphics capabilities. Now, after that, you got the standard sound, stereo, or like I could put it in surround. I'm leaving it in stereo because that's the best way to record it using open broadcaster software. And there's just a variety of things to do. Interface. What the hell is mouse lerping? I don't know. I looked it up. Lerping doesn't seem to have a definitive meaning, so I'm guessing it's mouse acceleration, maybe? I don't know. Camera position, that's something good. Left, right, middle. Show helmet is only good during the multiplayer portion of the game. Yes, it does have multiplayer. And overall, it does seem more of an action RPG than just an action game. Keyboard is rebindable for a variety of different things. So that's all good. Now, I never actually hit multiplayer. I'm guessing that'll connect me to the server. I don't want to do that. But this is my character, Demonocalypse. I'm a rifleman, level 9, and I'm playing as an inventor. There's two separate classes basically in this game, inventor and militant, or something along those lines. Inventor basically makes inventions, smoke bombs, rockets, grenade launchers, bombards, automated bombards. A bombard is a turret. The original bombard, you have to use it, and has a limited amount of ammo. The automated one, it still has a limited amount of ammo, but you don't have to use it yourself. I understand the point in them, but the damn things are so fucking inaccurate that it's ridiculous. Well, they were. I haven't upgraded that far yet since they did a wipe when this patch came out. Okay. So, this character, I'm about 3 hours, 14 minutes into it, and I'm trying to get enough material together to create the best armor in the game. I will start off with what I really like about this game, which is the crafting system. It's very simple, it's not complicated, it's just that it seems to me like it takes a ridiculous amount of material to make some of this stuff, and the material is not cheap. So this is the blacksmith shop. This is, as far as I know, the main hub. You're always going to see this place. So let's go into the blacksmith shop. Something's going wrong with my mouse. I think I may need to change the batteries soon. Lights aren't turning on though, so I have no idea why. The load times in this game are okay. I mean, some of the larger areas it can take a while, but I don't think that's the fault. I think that could be my setup. I don't know. So
Come on in.
that is freaking loud. I know I turned everything down. Do I have to turn it down even further? There we go. Now I won't deafen myself whenever something happens.
Welcome.
That's still loud. Okay, so, craft. So you got armors, torso, shield, helmet, boots and gloves, weapons, ranged one-handed, which are pistols, ranged two-handed, crossbow and rifles, melee one-handed, mace, sword, and axe, and two-handed, mace, sword, and axe. So, the best are... Okay, so let's just start off with the weapons and how ridiculous this is. So, ranged two-handed, rifle. Now, right now, my rifle, which I made within the first 5 minutes of the game, is the equipped one here. I haven't changed out my rifle since because I simply have not needed to. There's absolutely no need for me to switch out weapons because A, I don't have the material to make it anything better, and B, because I haven't been able to make anything better, really. I have no idea why, but I just can't make anything better. I mean, so let's go. Materials owned. I could make it out of kingwood, which is fucking expensive. But, like, the improvements are just not a great improvement. Recently, the first couple level missions, quests, I guess you'd say, everything pretty much dies in one hit. And now everything has to die in 2 hits. And when I shoot them, they actually have about half a health left. So will 4 extra points of damage help? No. No, they will not. No, they won't, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they did, but for the most part, let's go Ash, and then each part that you switch out does something differently. For instance, the, none of the stocks actually change the impact damage. What they change is the range and the reload time. The fastest reload time being the Hunter stock, and the best range being the the Wall Guard and the Rock RM. Both have the exact same stats as far as I can tell. Now you'll also notice that there's another stat here called Chambers. That stat doesn't do anything right now. I bought this game 3-4 months ago and they still haven't fixed this, but it's like, you know, multiple chambers, like this is, the action on this is a bolt action, which means I expect it to be fast reloading at least. Well, you can also switch it to, I have no idea what the hell that is. But, there's this revolver rifle type setup, 1 chamber. Lever action, 1 chamber. And back to bolt. There's also, well, yeah, the lever action is the one with the ridiculous scope on it. But for the most part, what you're just trying to look for is the best damage. And this one, well, I'll just take that. And then the best damage would appear to be this one here, the Wall Guard barrel, which is a fucking long barrel, as you can see, plainly see. But not only that, but also the materials you choose to make it out of also affect how much damage they do. So I got up to 50. 7 more damage. Okay. My original weapon, 56. So that is an extra 13. If I go up to platinum, I can get an extra 17 out of it. That is actually the best weapon you can get in the game. Right there. That is the best rifle you can get in the game. Platinum, as far as I can tell, is the highest tier metal in the game. And each unit of platinum costs around 180 gold. And it's going to take me 180 to build this. It's a little, well, the numbers just don't hold up, and for the most part, I don't think they'll like the extra 17 damage will help me that much in the long run. I mean, the only one that even seems to be like an actual upgrade would be the best armor in the game. Where is it? Wall guard. Here we go. And once I go to platinum on this thing, or platinum steel, platinum, I'm going to need 1,200 platinum for that. Now, like, I cannot imagine these being full-sized ingots. 1,200 full-sized ingots. I'm sorry, but that would fill up this tiny little shop here. Where the hell are they all going? Which leads me to believe they can't be actual full-size ingots. They have to be nuggets, like smaller ingots, whatever they're called. Like maybe. No, that doesn't even make sense either, because if you think about it, something like 2 inches by half an inch by an inch wide, 1,200 of those would still be freaking huge. So these these must be coins or something. That's the only thing I can think of, which would require me to get 1,200 of the bloody things together in order to actually make it happen. So if you go back to the total cost, which was 1,200 platinum, and it costs 210 of whatever units they are, that must mean that, I don't know. I'm reaching right here. 6. About 6 of whatever unit of platinum is worth whatever unit of weight. So that's still fucking tiny. But there's lots of different materials you can make a bunch of different stuff out of. I was planning on trying to make something cheap, but I don't even have enough anything for anything right now. I mean, I could black leather, and I don't have enough metal. Why? Because I keep on selling my cheap stuff and trying to buy up the expensive stuff so I can make that one piece of armor. But that's about it. I mean, that's the main part of the game, is just going out, killing things, getting materials together, and building the better armor. I could make this buckler right here, but it's worse than the buckler I got at the very beginning of the game. This game, the progression in this game is so wonky, you can build the best things right fucking away. There's no point in going on. And like, the only thing that's kept me playing for the 3 hours is just trying to get enough materials together for that one set of armor. And right after that, I'm probably going to drop the game because it's just not very good.
Farewell.
Alright, like I said, you can
need
buy
some
stuff from
crafting
this
materials.
Guy. Yeah. This game is so bloody loud. It's like, you're deaf, we must make it as loud as possible. No, I am not. The interface isn't exactly optimal as well. It's not the worst I've seen, but certainly not the best. Be nice if it's like carried more.
Keep your blades sharp.
Why is it still so loud? I'm at like 2% master volume. I'm at 30% voice volume. That means I should be at 0.06 or something regular volume. This game is fucking loud. I'm not sure if you guys are hearing it as bad as me. I know my ears are more sensitive than a lot of other people's. This is also your house. This is your trunk. You go into your house. I haven't been in here yet, have I? No, I haven't. And this game, your player house here allows you to do a lot of stuff. You can change the way the city looks. You can change the way your apartment looks. And there's this really gaudy setup at one point. I can't remember what it looked like. Oh well. I like that red. And like, I have no idea what these are. Complete one quest. Okay, achievement 100% done. Legacy fulfilled. Finish the. But what? That's the only thing this game pretty much has for Oh yeah, and I forgot. You have the option of pushing items when you're crafting them so that they get better. There's a chance they'll explode, though. Quite literally. I have no idea what this does. Number of deaths, 0. I thought I died once, though. But this is just... There's no point in this place, really. Tell you the truth, like, if you're looking for an RPG game, I would be able to probably recommend Two Worlds 1. Well, Two Worlds 2. Two Worlds 1 was very buggy, in my opinion. And again, that's all opinion, isn't it? There's an arena where you can fight people, and I'm sure other people would like this game a lot more than I do. But the fuckiest thing that I found about this game is that no one seems to know how to do a jump animation. Just like, oh, okay, just the way this guy lands, and of course you roll. I can't get a good side shot, but like just the way this guy lands, he would fall over. He would fall over and do a front flip. Also, if I want to, well, some of these statues you can actually switch out for yourself, but you have to collect. I guess a Christmas event is still going on. I don't know. Some of these statues can actually switch out for statues you have made yourself, and
Hello, friend. What would you like?
yes, whatever, shopkeeper. And this guy does not carry any raw materials. Why is that so loud? I don't even know what the fucking lantern's for. Okay, it's a piece of armor. Do I put it on my head or something? I don't know.
See you soon.
I don't know, I'm mostly just complaining here, but this is a PSA. This game is not ready to be played. It's better than it was 4 months ago, but that was 4 months ago. Build statue. You can put a dog, okay, and with different bases. They want me to make it out of my platinum. No bloody way. And just this right here is so half-assed. No, I'm not going to waste my platinum on that, but you can also pick up red marble and a variety of other things or buy them from other shopkeepers. So let's get to the meat and gristle of a game, the combat. Well, for this game anyways. For most games I play anyways, it's all combat. The only times I really change it out is when I play some sort of strategy game, which should be in the process of downloading right now. Whatever.
Going somewhere?
Okay, so I can go to this place or this place. Let's go on hard. The easy, normal, and hard does not change how much expedition rewards you get, but it changes the drops from the enemies and how many enemies will appear. The harder it is, the more drops, the more enemies, the more chance that I'll actually get a worthwhile material. Oh man, not these guys again. And you have the standard batch of goblins, orcs, mercenaries, dark archers, troglodyte mutants, and a variety of other things. I just spent 20 minutes wasting your damn time already, haven't I? Probably gonna try to figure out YouTube and get a link to the start of the actual gameplay, because we're still waiting on this damn thing loading. But the best game I can compare this against, in terms of the combat without any special skills, would be the original Fable game, because you got aiming. Well, I can show you. This is how you aim. You just wait for him to pull another bullet, and then just hold down until he aims and fire. And you also have the sword. Now, look how far this guy walks forward for every swing. This, also, those sounds are fucking terrible. That's just me. But I have walked past people so many times because of a bad swing, and there's just no reason for it. Also, I think that's poisonous gas. I don't want to go in there. I mean, for the most part, everything works. It's just very poorly implemented. Oh, also, rockets. They gotten a lot more accurate, but for some reason they always seem to go above the target. Oh, check this guy's throwing arm. It actually went somewhere this time. I guess there was another patch while I wasn't looking, but before it pretty much landed straight at my feet, so that's good. This always worked, which is nice. This is a shadow bomb, which damages enemies, and that's about it. It damages them and knocks them on their butt, if memory serves. I hate these guys. Ah, fucking. And see what I mean? Oh, come on. There you go. Didn't get any good materials. But, like, the enemies just keep on going up in level, going up in armor, going up in everything. And I basically have one of the better, one of the better weapons, at least in the game. What is that stuff? Can I pick it? Or does it just explode? Nah, it just explodes. Okay. One other thing they always put in these levels is a chest. A chest full of goodies. Which, instead of opening an interface for you to pick them out of, they just explode and go all over the fucking place. Which is not the best way of handling it. I mean, I don't think I've ever had a single game, well, except for maybe Diablo, when you open a chest and all the stuff inside it just landed on the floor. I think Diablo is the only game I can think of, or Diablo
gates can be broken
like
down
games.
by using your weapon or a skill to damage them until they are removed.
Oh yeah, this guy never shuts up. These gates I have to break down here have been showing up for the past 5 levels. Every single goddamn time I run into one of these, he just talks. There is no way to shut him up. Not that I know of, anyways. Sound. Nothing. I mean, I can mute the game entirely, but that shouldn't be necessary. I should just be able to mute the tutorial. I mean, the game has gotten better. I mean, before, oh man, I hate these guys. Mostly because that thing just flew by my head. If I remember correctly, it's a poison sac of some sort. There we go. Okay. Now, you can also get headshots in the game, which is nice, but the enemies move around so freaking erratically. hard to do that. Like I said, poison bomb. Where the fuck are you all coming from? Burn! Ow! Out of concentration. I'm just glad I'm not being hit by the back blast anymore. Once in a while, the rockets will explode in the tube, and, well, that's not fun. Will you hold still, damn it? No! Aim, you dumbass! Ow. Burn! There we go. Finally. And it was really bad to be like 4 months ago, you weren't able to jog while holding your weapons out. You would walk. And as you could see, the enemies could run at full speed with their weapons drawn. You have no idea how bloody annoying it was to sheath your weapon, run away, or try dodging your way out of that. That was a miracle if you survived that. It was a pain in my freaking ass. Just die, you little shithead. And that's all the smoke bomb does to higher level things, people. It's useless. What the hell are you? Now imagine a horde of 20 enemies doing that. Damn, we're looping. I am out of thermite. Okay, now, right now, I can't use my primary, my go-to rocket ability. Why? Because I don't have any fire salt or fire pebbles. I have no idea why they started calling everything pebbles, but this is a reagent-based skill system, which means you can't do anything if you're out of the selected materials. Oh, who are you? No, just freeze, you bastard. Hold still, you. And this guy just started to ignore me for some reason. Oh, that's another red mark to the game. Now, even if I, like, you can pretty much half the number of shots it takes with my rifle to kill these things. So it took me 5 shots. So it'd probably take me 2.5. Those 3. 3 shots to kill something. It's not that bad for an RPG, I'll have to admit, but still, it's just like, I was one-shotting things with this, and this is the best weapon I can pretty much get my hands on at this time, without spending a shit ton of money. And it just doesn't seem worth it. Like, this entire game just seems like it's designed initially from the outset to be a grind fest. Not to have any meaningful story, because I'll tell you this, the story is shit. I'm just doing these missions. I have no idea why. Something about something happening to some people, I guess. I have no clue. What are these things? Oh, it's these things again. I hate these things. The problem is good thing is, though, their hitbox is freaking huge in comparison to what they actually are. Because if the hitbox was just as big as they were, you'd never be able to hit them. my shot actually went wide there and still hit them. It's very weird. What is that? And more of them. Wonderful. And even without aiming, I can still hit things. That's how bad this game is. And right now, I'd say just go back and play the original Fable. The combat is just so much better. Sure, there's no real crafting in that game, but this game standing on just its crafting is really not a good idea. It's just not enough to have an entire game built around it, because everything that leads up to the crafting is shit. Is the best way I can put it, really. Is there something that fell over there? I don't know. Oh, it's imps. I think that's it, or a gremlin, something like that. Luckily, they don't have a lot of health, but they're really annoying because they have these blow darts. Blow dart hits you, you fall on your ass. And I do mean it's a blow dart. It isn't a bow and arrow, it's a blow dart. Should I be knocked on my ass from a blow dart? No, I shouldn't. How does that thing even get out of the blow dart? Because that is a huge ass dart. No, okay. That's it. I'm gonna start slashing you little shits. And see, even he went right through me because the stupid animations are shit. And these guys are infinitely spawning, which just adds to my annoyance. They're coming out of the trees! That's how terrible the freaking combat system is in this game. He's inside of me. That should never happen. Also, he has nothing to parry with. How is he able to parry me? Makes no bloody damn it, I'm ranting again. I think they may have finally stopped coming. Maybe, I don't know. They're usually infinitely spawning, or as far as I can tell. Could just be that I got out of the area before they stopped, but quite possibly the most annoying enemy. Well, they're the most annoying enemies in this game. Not that exist. I know there are more annoying people that exist. Okay. I need 4 more, so there's 2 over here, 1 there, and 1 here. Okay. Now, this mechanic, like, it works in lore and it works in the game. Fire off a flare with an untextured pistol, and then an airship comes down to pick you up. Not that bad of an idea. It doesn't work that bad either. Ugh. I mean, like, the game really doesn't look that bad, but would I suggest it purely on looks? Well, if the game worked, I could, but the game doesn't work that well. I'd say maybe avoid it for another year. Maybe then they'll finally get out of this beta phase. Maybe they'll finally get the chambers on the goddamn weapons. Maybe they'll finally make sure I am not inside the bloody imp, or the imp is not inside of me. Because that just doesn't make sense to me. Also, last two things I forgot to show you. The leveling system, which actually I think is one of the better ones I've seen in, so, start good, middle bad, end good. Well, end with okay. I don't like the skill system that much because everything's reagent based, which means you have to have raw materials in order to use them, which I don't like. I think it was this button or that button. That button. Here we go. Attributes panel. Now, as you can see, strength, agility, constitution, perception, willpower, intuition, pretty much the standard for RPGs. But the thing that they balance here is that you can't have infinite strength and infinite agility. There is a max level in this game. So, like, if I put everything in strength, it improved my damage and my speed. It would also increase my carry weight. The more I carry, the more I wear, the more I carry. Once I get my max armor, I'm going to have to increase my strength in order to carry that around. Agility increases my armor rating and my reload speed with my weapons. Constitution increases health and stamina. Perception increases my parry bonus, critical damage, and aim speed. Willpower increases regens and block. And intuition increases concentration and concentration regen. I'm kind of low on concentration, so I'm going to put a point in that, but I also want to increase my damage a little bit. As you can see, it also changed my gear weight values here. That's neat. So your player speed is affected by your how much gear you're wearing as well. If you're overburdened, then you're not going to be able to go that fast. But even then, I expect it to be a higher tier to everything here, but the missions are bland, combat doesn't work that well. The leveling is a little bit of a joke, because it's like, okay, let's start here with the smoke bomb, which is useless after level 5. After that, you can get the long roll. Very bad name, by the way. And that is actually fairly useful. After that, you go into rockets, mines, or timed bombs. After which you can get sticky bombs and impact bombs. Once you get rockets, you can get bombards or turrets. I think that the turrets should be automatically within a limited arc. The bombards can be operated by me, but do I really want to do that? No, I'd rather just get the turrets. And all of these require raw materials to make. Whether, lantern. Why the hell would I want to make a lantern? What? A paper lantern bomb. Take a paper lantern, put a bomb inside of it, and let it slowly go towards the enemy. That makes no sense to me. Does it make any sense to you? It's like most of these sound good if you were like mines. I'm defending something. Alright, I can see the use for that. Rockets, yeah, I can pretty much use that anywhere. Bombards, defending. Turrets, defending. Timed bombs, you can use those pretty much anywhere. Just a grenade. Sticky bombs, I suppose they stick to anything. So again, a grenade, and again a grenade. But like lanterns? No. Satchels? Satchel bomb triggered remotely. So yeah, it's like ambush and defense. I have run into 1 or 2 defense missions. I have not run into a single ambush mission that I can think of where I actually had to ambush a convoy of some sort. But the thing that lets all this down is just the need for reagents. Because I don't want to be going back and buying shit just to use my goddamn skills. But that could just be me. Some reagent skills work, and it certainly makes sense that some of this requires raw materials. The one that doesn't is long roll. I mean, I'm jumping around. Do I really need to throw a stone at the ground in order to do that? No, I don't. And that is my end of the rant. Okay, I'm out. Return to main menu. Legends of Aetherius. It's getting there. I mean, I'm on build 1.61.803.3999 2013 12/12. So this was updated second to last week of last year. So it's been a couple weeks since then. So long as there's a major update soon that, like, I don't want to go inside of my enemies. I should not, like, I understand timing and everything else like that, but I shouldn't be able to go through my enemies no matter how far I overstep them. I should hit them and then fall back as if I was parried. Or at least that's my opinion. Like, that's what would happen in real life anyways. There's no sprint button, which is terrible. They're not the slowest character. The slowest character I've ever had was from that one game, Overlord. It's just plodding along. This character, not that bad unless he has his weapons out. I don't think I've ever been in a single game where they reduced your movement speed because they had your weapon out. To me, that just seems ridiculous, but that's just me. So, it's your choice whether you like it or not. Personally, if it's on a very good sale, I think this game, I can't even remember what the prices are. I think the regular price is around $40. If you can get it for 20 or under, maybe, but it's all dependent upon you. Personally, I think the game, it's a early beta still, in my opinion. They need to fix a few things, make sure everything works properly. Well, mid-beta. It's not in full release yet, but it's definitely a beta. So I think I don't know can't even remember if it's under early access or not. That's just me though. So this has been Demonocalypse. I don't recommend this game right now, but that's just my opinion. Have a good day.